Yo, what's good, man? This your boy KC4L with the KC4L Wrestling Takes here to give you my NXT review from this latest episode. Let's go ahead and just kick it off. We had the number one contendership match for the women's NXT, number one contender to face Io Shirai for the women's NXT title. Rhea Ripley versus Dakota Kai. This is a pretty decent match. I pretty much knew that Dakota Kai was going to win, but we had the debut of Mercedes Martinez. She pretty much came out the woodwork because Rhea and Dakota was going. Like I said, I think this is the best I've seen Dakota look. Like Dakota for me has improved. I'm still not into the gimmick, but wrestling wise, she's improving. Charlotte 2.0. I never said Charlotte 2.0 can wrestle. Like if I had to pick between Charlotte 2.0 and Charlotte Flair, I'm going with Rhea Ripley any day. But these two, they had a pretty good match. And Mercedes Martinez comes out the woodwork. Referee was distracted. She comes in. She completely lays her out, busts her open. Dakota takes advantage of it. Dakota does a finish. Match over. 1, 2, 3. Dakota Kai is facing Io Shirai. Take over 30. So after this, we get Bronson Reed going against Shane Thorne. Now Shane Thorne is a up and coming talent. We already know Bronson Reed is real established. This young man is going places. He was the first one to qualify for the men's North American Championship ladder match. This match is pretty quick. Bronson Reed takes care of the business. He beats him with an easy win. So Robert Stone Lee and pretty much cut a promo and say that since Rhea Ripley is finished with him, he's not finished with her. So he hires Mercedes Martinez as his newest client because now that's the muscle. But see, here's the deal now. Rhea has been looking like a total. I mean, the loss of WrestleMania basically killed her whole momentum. So Mercedes is starting out. So neither one of these ladies needs to lose whenever they face each other. So it's almost like it's a no-win situation for Rhea. Rhea needs to win, and then Mercedes is debuting. So it's like, what the heck does WWE do? It's almost like they just kind of back themselves into a wall with this situation. So after that, we get the next qualification match to see who's going to get into the ladder match at TakeOver. We got Ridge Holland, Oney Lurkin, and Damian Priest. You know, some people is on a big on this Hollins guy. I gotta see more of him. I'm really not into him. I gotta see more of him. But you know, like I said, that's just my personal opinion. Match was a quickie, but we knew Damian Priest was gonna win. Damian gets in. So next we get Cameron Grimes taking on Keith Lee, obviously because of what happened last week. I'm not a fan of Cameron Grimes, no sir. But the man can wrestle. Young man can wrestle. I never said he couldn't wrestle. I just wasn't a fan of his gimmick. Like I don't get the gimmick and all that. Him and Keith Lee did a pretty good job. You know what you're gonna get out of Keith Lee. Keith Lee gonna beat the snot out of you. Now this, the one thing I did like about this match, Keith Lee looked pissed off the entire match. Like he was just angry. It didn't matter what Cameron did. He tried everything. It just wasn't enough because Keith Lee's mind was on that clown cross. That's all he was thinking about. So after the match, Cross pops on the screen and he says he he pretty much basically told Lee that he has a warrant out for him because he's pretty much going after everybody that he knows, and he's wondering. He said ever since he got signed, he's trying to figure out where the heck William Regal's been. And I'm right, and he's right. I don't know where the heck William Regal's been. But he says since there's no order that's being restored in this place, he's going to hurt everybody that he can until he gets what he wants. So the person who he looked like he choked out, it looked like it was Dexter Lumis. I could be wrong. Some people say it was Danny Burch who was getting choked out. So it's pretty much everybody who is tight with Keith Lee. Karrion Kross is going against he's taking out everybody who's connected with him. Like I said, I love the story builder, but it's unfortunate that you would think they would treat this with the main event, like they would treat this with more respect, but they don't because the stuff that I'm gonna talk about at the end is what they mainly focusing on. So Okay, so next, now we got my he used to have the mask on. I don't know his name. Him and his boys. He is the cruiserweight champion. He comes out. He cuts promo. And obviously, now last week, apparently Fandango got kidnapped, but they didn't say nothing about it. So this week, they drag out Tyler Breeze, and they like destroyed him. They destroyed him. They annihilated him, beat the snot out of him. And obviously, that's, so obviously this man is going on the tear. He's just terrorizing everybody. And he, like I said, nice suit. I like the suit he had on, but, it is what it is with that situation. So next week we're gonna get the final two participants because it's everybody who lost, and I believe Finn and Roger, Finn, Roger Strong, and Johnny somehow gonna be in the match because apparently Dexter Loomis is out. Somehow he got a knee injury when he won the match last week, so he's out the match. So I'm pretty sure Johnny, Finn Balor, and Roger Strong, all of them will be added to the ladder match. So you got Damian Priest, Bronson Reed, Finn Balor, Roger Strong, and Johnny Gargano, all of them. So for all five of them, I believe that might just steal the show. So, oh yeah, and also too, the mask dude, he called up Isaiah Swerve Scott because I guess Isaiah Swerve Scott had his name in his mouth. So he said, "You want a piece of me?" All right, so I think next week we're gonna get those two going at it. And forgive me, I don't know the dude's name. I just know he used to have the mask on until he took it off. So next we get Indy Hartwright taking on Tegan Knox. Now, Indy Hartwright came out talking about she's new and she got her first victory. She beat Shotzi Blackheart and all that crazy stuff. And Tegan Knox handled the business. That's all I gotta say. Tegan Knox wins very easy, and we gonna move on to the main event. Now, all week they've been hyping up the crazy stuff that happened on the internet with Adam Cole and former NFL player Pat McAfee. Now, I really don't give a crap about this, but they're pushing this as this the main event scene. And I know why they're doing it. They're doing it for a ratings grab, but it didn't work because they got annihilated by AEW. And I'll talk about the ratings on my AEW review. But AEW beat the snot out of him again. But they basically brought him in for a ratings grab. That's all that was. So we get the main event, the tag team match. Undisputed Era taking on the tag team champions, Imperium, Marcel DePel, and I forgot the other clown's name. But yeah, this wasn't even a match because there was no focus on what Adam Cole and Pat McAfee was doing. I don't even know what happened in the match because every time you tried to see what was going on in the match, you kept listening to Pat McAfee and Adam Cole going back and forth. So with the distraction going on, I guess Roger Strong and them tried to do something and it just wasn't enough. Or not Roger Strong, uh, uh, Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish and them tried to do something and it just wasn't enough because of all the distractions going on. So meanwhile, you got Pat McAfee talking all this foolishness. And then Adam Cole goes over there and then it's just all hell breaks loose. So Imperium ends the winner. So meanwhile, now you got everybody out there. You got Triple H out there. Vince. Yeah, he might as well have been out there. Shawn Michaels, you got a whole lot of authorities in the back trying to hold them back. And Pat McAfee pretty much says, all right, you know what? You ain't nothing but a little female dog. He called him the V word. He said, you're always going to be short. You're always going to be little. You ain't nothing but a female dog. And then after he was released, he came out the woodwork and kicked, punted him, and laid him out cold. So that's how the show go off. So obviously that's my review for NXT. Obviously, like I said, it was okay. Like I said, if I had to pick between NXT, Raw, and SmackDown this week, obviously I'm going with NXT. But NXT is starting to turn into Raw and SmackDown. That's just my honest opinion. So anyway, man, that's my review for NXT. Y'all tell me what y'all thought. Did y'all like NXT? Did you think it was weak? Did you think it was good? Hit me up. You know what to do. Y'all know what to follow me. Follow me at Beats2Blessing at Twitter. That's my Twitter ad. Y'all know that if y'all want to reach out to me and everything, I appreciate all the new subscribers and all that. So anyway, holla at me.